Hello, I'm Helen Sadler, your destiny helper, coming to you once again. Thank you so much. I want to always thank you and appreciate you for all the emails that I'm receiving. Thank you. You all are fantabulous. I really appreciate your support. However, I want you to not forget to subscribe as you come on and listen to these videos. When you get off, just push that bell, and every time I make a new video, you will be notified. And also, I have a partnership. If you want to join, you can write me at destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. The partnership is $30 a month, and what you can do is go to paypal.me/destinyhelper12s, paypal.me/ Destiny Helper 12S. Don't forget the 12S. Destiny Helper 12S. And write me at Destiny Helper 12s@gmail.com. It is always a privilege and an honor to come to you because many of you are having different topics that you want me to discuss. And many of you are just are growing from the different videos from myself, my daughter, Dr. Carmen Bryant, and other people that are on this channel that have really given out life-saving information. Thank you so much for your support. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about when you leave the narcissist, what happens to the narcissist. When you actually discard the narcissist, or the narcissist discards you and try to come back from a hoover, but you cut the narcissist off. Most narcissists have some tremendous issues with abandonment and loneliness, because if you talk to them, they tell you that they feel this big hole inside of them. And so when they got you for fuel, they wanted you to fill that hole that constantly eats away at them. So a narcissist dealing with abandonment issues. So when you leave the narcissist, they feel like they're abandoned. And sometimes you can just leave when they get into these moves. You can leave and go to work. They're just like a kid. You know, they feel like you've left them. They're angry and they are really pouting and murmuring that you went to the store, you went to your mom's house, you left them, you did not consider them. And so the narcissist cannot stand to be left. Many of them in their younger years was abandoned by a parent. The parent was too busy, the parent was working, and they felt alone, they felt neglected. They felt rejected, or they grew up in a narcissistic home and they went inside of themselves and escaped, and they bailed out and they never came back. And until this day, they never came back. So some narcissists, the holes, the trauma that they receive is beginning to show up and manifest in their adult life. And so we talk about the narcissists, how horrible they are, how evil they are, and all those things are true. But the narcissists also have some deep dependent, because if you think they're dependent on the supply for fuel, but they also have issues of rejection and issues of abandonment. The narcissists can be some narcissists can be very dangerous when they are sensing that you are abandoning them, when they are sensing that you're leaving them, and they count you abandon them as a narcissistic injury because they feel like you rejected them. And because narcissists have a problem with grandiosity, they feel like, how can you resist me? I'm supposed to be irresistible. I'm supposed to be the thing that you don't ever want to get rid of. You always want me there. You always want to be with me. And so when the narcissists feel that you have abandoned them, many of them get angry. They get accusational. They start revenge, and narcissists hold grudges. And many of them would discard you because you went to the store, you went to your mom's house, you went to a business meeting, and they would accuse you of cheating because the narcissist, why? That most of them cheat. Not all narcissists cheat. Most of them cheat. And so the narcissist, what he's doing, he tell on himself because he think you are doing. And so the narcissists think that you're leaving them. They think that you are cheating on them. They think that you are abandoning them. They think you're putting somebody before them. And narcissists don't understand sometimes the power and the grip that they hold on that supply when you have this gaping hold on the inside of you, and it seems like these hands are just reaching out for those holes, reaching out for the fuel that you have. You say, how can they not love me? When I leave, they seem like they miss me. They seem like they're lonely. Loneliness is not the key. Fuel is the key. And you got to remember, fuel can be subsidized in a lot of ways. They can be subsidized as you being there. They can be subsidized as you meeting their needs, you serving them. It can be subsidized as you being with them. So all of these things, because we have a definition of what love is. Love is caring. Love is being with somebody. Love is having that person with you, interacting with you, engaging with you. Well, the narcissist can do all of that, but the narcissist will still have a discard measure and a triangulation measure and a devaluation measure. That is all in the program. When you get the narcissistic program, you download it in your mind, you download it in your life. These are variables that are going to be prominent there with them. So the narcissist, when you leave the narcissist, you cause a narcissistic injury. The narcissist is in pain, and the narcissist doesn't stop. They doesn't stop thinking about you. How can you leave them? They're not thinking about you to miss you, because a narcissist can leave a relationship that they've been with for 17 years, and within a few days, they in another relationship, no problemo. And so the narcissist don't want you to leave them. They can leave you. They will leave you. They will discard you. However, the narcissists do not want you to discard them, because they are the cream of the crop. They are the God in your life. That you're not supposed to be able to be without them. And sometimes you get argumentative with the narcissist, and based on the grade of narcissist is how they're going to respond. The lower narcissist is violent. The lower narcissist, the lower mid narcissist may be violent. Then you go to the mid narcissist, he can be calculative. And you go to the greater narcissist, they're going to use their mind, but they will get you back. They don't allow offense to linger, and you're not going to cause a narcissistic injury, and they don't bounce back from some type of retaliation. So you notice that when you are with the narcissist, you go to the store and they're pouting, they're fidgety, they're walking around and they're looking at you, and sometimes those dark eyes look at you and they just shiver. It goes all through your bones, because they're thinking, how can you leave me? You need to be glad that you are with me. I'm in a class all by myself. Do you know how many women, do you know how many men would give their right arm for the position that you have, the time that you have? They are craving time with me. They are longing time with me. And so the narcissist, in telling you that, and you hearing that, you're thinking, what am I doing? I'm faithful to you. I don't go anywhere. But that's not in the mind of the narcissist. Going to the store is going somewhere. So when you leave the narcissist, expect a battleground. Expect a battleground. And sometimes the narcissist will stir up a hoover, because once they stir up a hoover and you yield to that hoover, they drop you. They leave you. Now the narcissist left you. You did not leave them. So now they feel better. And once that happens, if you leave them and they hoover you back in and they get you and then they drop you, they discard you quickly, the narcissist a lot of times would be very careful in coming back in that port, because you have showed them that you have the potential to walk out. You have the potential to leave. You have the potential not to come back. And the narcissist will lay wait to make sure that they get the perfect moment with you. That's why the trauma bonding is so, because if anything happened, you leave, they leave. The trauma bonding is a magnet. It's a glue magnet. And this glue magnet will lead you back to the narcissist, or the narcissist to you. You cannot ever see yourself living without the narcissist. They are your bread and butter. They're your sugar on your cereal. And so this is the narcissist. And in the narcissist's mind, they are thinking, how can I degrade them? How can I punish them? They will punish you if they can't get to you. They they will get to the children, but they will not let go, because the narcissist is thinking, how dare you? How you feel that you can leave me? How you feel that you qualify to abandon me? Remember, when the narcissists want you, even though you just going to the store or you going to your job, they feel a sense of abandonment. And this abandonment stirs up all kind of emotions that are negative with the narcissist. And these negative emotions will play out in time, and they will begin to manifest, and they will start to complain, to the point where they drive you almost batty, because they're continuing, they're saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Look at my video dealing with word salad. The narcissist is very selective in their words. Very selective in their words. So to leave a narcissist can be dangerous, because they stalk you, and they will stalk their prey, because you never not belong to them. The narcissists feel like you got away and you need to be brought back into the stall. You're an animal or a supply which is treated like an animal, and so they bring you back to the stall for the supply. But be very careful when you discard the narcissist, and the narcissist shows up, and they shows up with a hoover. They're going to hoover you back in so they can take the lead. So now you didn't drop them, they drop you. They feel better with that ball in their court, and you won't. Be very, very, very careful of a vindictive, shallow-minded, immature narcissist. They always, always come for revenge. So this is what I wanted to talk to you about, and answer the question. I hope I answered the question, because the narcissists, and they're big babies, some of them, you're wondering, they're so strong, they talked to me, and the things they said was horrific, and I couldn't believe it, or how they fought me, and they fought you physically, they fought you psychologically, and you'll wonder what is going on. And then when you leave, the narcissist is like a baby, balled up in the fetal position, wanting their mom. And so they are mad because you got out. They're mad because you went away. They're mad because you did not yield to them. They're mad because you were independent. They're mad because you stood up. The narcissists feel like you can't do nothing without them. Everything you need to do is with them. This is the purpose of trauma bonding. It's an intentional act to bond you to the life of that narcissist, that where you don't really grow, you don't really expand on your own, because they stop everything. And so finally you just do a discard, because you've had enough. You've had enough of the trauma. Please go to my video and see when the supply has had enough. Enough is enough. I recommend that you look at that video. It's really, really, really going to bless you. And this the way this is when you're with the narcissist and you just had enough and you're done, or the narcissist discards you and see you getting up. When the narcissist see you getting up, I'm getting ready to do a video when the discarded supply succeeds. It drives the narcs batty, because you're not supposed to make it without them. And they have no explanation while you're still up on your feet. So this is part one, and I will do another video concerning when you leave the supply, what happens to the narcissist. When you leave the narcissist, what happens to the narcissist? The narcissist goes crazy because they don't understand how you had the power to leave them when they are God's gifts to the earth. And so they don't understand it. They sustain a narcissistic injury, and it is tremendous. So when you discard the narcissist, or you agree with the discard, and you get back up on your feet, expect the narcissist to hoover you. Don't yield to the hoover, because if the narcissist hoover you and pull you back in, they're going to get you long enough. They're going to get you long enough to bring you back. And then they're going to purposely discard you, because the narcissist has to have the last word. They have to hurt you instead of you hurting them. And when you leave them, they feel abandoned. They feel insecure. So I hope this has really helped you. And I know many of you have finally walked away and you're free. You said, but he's still on my mind. She's still on my mind. I still love them. Discarding the narcissist doesn't stop the love, baby. It just helps you to live. You start to live the life that you should live. But it doesn't. It doesn't cause anything to change. And just because you discarded the narcissist, it doesn't mean the narcissist is going to quit. Sometimes the narcissist will hoover you the more because they have to get you back. They have to take revenge. They have to take revenge. And when the narcissists take revenge, they have to get you back. So expect a hoover when the narcissist is getting shifted and shafted. Expect a hoover by the narcissist because they definitely want you back just to put you down again. Well, my name is Helen Sattler, and of course, I'm your Destiny Helper. Please write me at destinyhelper12s@gmail.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you on the next video, and I love you to life. God bless.